Yesterday was the start of a special CV event in Convoy, where you could earn community tokens for grinding base XP. I think it was a 5-stage mission, and once you'd completed all the stages, you got a bonus lump of community tokens at the end. Now, I thought it would be fun to take the Soviet Tier 10 Admiral Nahkimov for this. An aircraft carrier I haven't had for very long. I've only had her for a couple of weeks. I can tell you a few facts about her. She has impressive rocket planes that can do 168 knots base, torpedo bombers that do 124 knots base, and skip bombers that do 162 knots base. All the planes are quite slow for a Tier 10 carrier. Her AA is relatively strong. She has 6 quad 130mm BL-132s with a range of 5.2 kilometers. She also has 8 quad 57mm ZIF-75s with a range of 4 kilometers. She's got 67,100 hit points, max speed of 31 knots, and a surface detection of 14.7. She can also be detected by air to 13.36 or 13.4 kilometers. In other words, she's very easy to spot. It's very important when you're approaching a ship to get the rocket plane lead just right. If you get it just right, you're rewarded. You're rewarded. There we are. 28 hits, 21 penetrations, 27k damage. I guess he repaired the fire. But right now, I'm trying to find their aircraft carrier, because the Nakhimov is very good at countering other aircraft carriers, or at least in my experience. And there she is, making a break for that island. The Nakhimov's planes are a bit papery. You have to watch AA very carefully or you get destroyed. Sure I got that lead quite right. I think she was going slower than I gave her credit for. But I still land 8 rockets with 3 pens and 2 fires. On CVs, I do play them occasionally. I have Japanese Tier 8 CV, and I have an American Tier 8 CV, the Lexington. But I only play them to give me an idea of what I'm up against. To be honest, they get a bad press for a good reason. And I am not a CV main. It's just something I dip into from time to time, and I thought this particular challenge that Wargaming came up with would be fun. Now what I'm trying to do here is get the broadside of the CV with my skip bombers. So I've taken a very wide lazy circle round. I can see she's being protected by the Yoshino. There goes the Yoshino's AA. But I should be in, dropped and out before I can take too much damage. I lose 1 bomber and make the drop. Five hits, 1 fire, 2 penetrations. Now in front of me is a bit of a situation developing. There's 2 battleships pushing between the islands there. And oh boy, are they going to regret that. My Nakhimov is parked just over 10 kilometers away behind an island where they can't get me. And I can now spam them at will with my torpedo bombers. And she's very good at pushing battleships. Because of the tight spread of her torpedoes, they're very hard to avoid, as you will now see. Six hits, an incredible amount of damage. And I can literally just spam these until that battleship is dead or sunk. I do feel incredibly dirty inside playing this carrier. It makes me feel evil and filthy and OP and just generally nasty. I have to say I much prefer battleships, cruisers and destroyers. Doesn't look like the Kurfürst is going to push, so I'm going to take a long lazy circle round and see what's on offer. Trying to stay on the edge of the AA to protect my planes, but as you can see I am being punished. Keeping the Shimikaze lit for the team, losing planes at a rapid rate, so back to the carrier and try again. She really is a bit all or nothing. It either works or it doesn't. Putting rockets on the Kurfürst, who now has decided to push in, really. Now my torpedo bombers have regenerated enough for me to start using them again, which is very bad news for this guy. It's another 10k damage from the rocket planes. Now he has decided that he's been foolish, so he's chucked the battleship in reverse. Don't blame him. But unfortunately for him, it's too late. Oh my goodness. Really? 5 hits. 5 glorious hits. With 3 more to follow. I'm not sure all 3 of those are going to hit, but I'll probably get 2. Yeah. 2 more hits. One rocket plane attack, and I think I can probably leave the Kurfürst now to my teammates to finish off, as he is now incredibly low on health. Nah. We have a pushing Burgoyne on the flank. Boom. Now, I'm relatively inexperienced in this particular CV, and this next shot shows exactly what I'm talking about. French battleships are fast, and if they have their booster on, very fast. Now, I didn't give him enough lead, and the result is I missed my entire attack with torpedoes. Note to self, give French battleships more lead. In fact, give anything French more lead, to be brutally honest. Dropping skip bombers and bombs on the Napoli. You get 8 in total with each drop, only 5 connected and only 1 penetrated. But they can be devastating, and they do have quite a high fire chance. In fact, I'd say the showcase plane of the lot is the skip bombers, as you can use them in all sorts of situations. They're very practical compared to the other planes. Rockets on the Ballon. Seven hits. It's almost 6.5k damage. Not bad. But I think my score report goes, could do better. Have a little bit more success with the skip bombs and do an enormous 10k hits with 4 penetrations. But then the Burgoyne is absolutely covered in 32mm armor, so penetrating her hull isn't very hard. Not like other battleships. She does, however, have strong AA, but the beauty of the skip bombers is that you can launch from just outside the AA window, meaning they can't shoot down your planes before you've dropped, allowing you to hit your target with your entire payload if you get the lead right. It's a similar story with the torpedo bombers. You can launch early. In fact, it's a good idea to launch early because the fuses are very long on those torpedoes and it takes them a fair old amount of time to arm. Right now I'm looking for their aircraft carrier, but I'm informed that she's not here. She's... aha! Skip bombers to the northeast of me, so she must be in the southeast corner. So off we go. Now I imagine if I'd had more practice in this ship, this would have been a 200k plus match easily. I'm pretty sure of that. Do I like this ship? Not particularly. Do I respect the damage? Yes. But it's a CV. My name's Lone Gun. This has been the Admiral Nahkimov on Convoy Defense. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.